beautiful people, I'm Nancy Ogbebo and you are welcome to my kitchen. Hope you all are doing great. Today let's make samosa recipe in 2 ways. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So let's start by making the dough. In my bowl I'll be adding 2 cups of flour, salt, sugar. This sugar is optional, vegetable oil, water. Okay, so we're going to be adding this water little by little. We'll mix it until we form a stiff dough. And after that, we'll set this aside for 30 minutes. Next, we go to the filling. We have our carrot, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, onion, boiled beef, chili flakes, ginger powder, salt, and seasoning powder. In my pan, I'll be adding in my vegetable oil, and I'm gonna let it heat up a bit. I'll add in onion, and I'll saute the onion for a few minutes. Next, I'll be adding in my boiled beef. You can use any protein of choice at this point. Next, I'll be adding in my seasoning powder, salt to taste, ginger powder, and my chili flakes. So I'm gonna stir everything together. Next, I'll be adding in my carrots. You can add any vegetable of choice. So next, I'll go in with my green bell pepper and my red bell pepper. So we stir everything together to combine, and when we are done, we'll allow this to cool down a bit. You can also use potato filling. So next, I'll bring out my dough that's rested for 30 minutes and I'll flatten it up. Then I'll cut out the dough. So here I want to make the samosa wrap, which is the first method. Okay, so next I'll go in with my vegetable oil and flour. So I'll just repeat the process: vegetable oil, flour, vegetable oil, flour, and I'll just lay it on each other. So I did like 3 layers. The reason why we're adding the vegetable oil and the flour is for it not to stick together when flattened. See, I'm flattening all the 3 layers together. So when we want to separate it, it will be very easy. So that's the work of the vegetable oil and the flour. So with the rolling pin, you roll out or flatten the dough till you are done with all the dough you have at hand. So this is how we're going to get the first wrap for the first method, and this was very easy to do too. So next, in my heated pan, I'll place in the flattened dough into the heated pan, and I'm going to be flipping it over and over again until the dough is ready. And you know that the dough is ready when it starts opening up a bit. Okay, so you do this and you set it aside for a few minutes and you start detaching it. So look at it, you detach this easily so you will not get it on. Thank you, beautiful people, for always coming back to watch me. I truly appreciate your support, and I'm not taking your love for granted. And for those that are coming for the first time, you are welcome. Here we'll make amazing recipe that you will love. Please don't make today your last. Okay, so I'm done with detaching it, and this is what we have. Our wrap is ready for the first method. So here we're going to be dividing it into 2. Okay, so this is what we got in the first method. So this is a very simple method. You wrap it the way you see me doing, and what I'm doing is adding flour and water mixed together. Okay, so in a bowl you add in small flour, small water, you mix it, and that's what you do. Get your seal. So next we add in the filling, and you're gonna just wrap it like that to close it. And this is what we got. Do this until you are done with all the dough. Next, we'll be frying. I just added a little oil into the pan and heat it up a bit, and I start frying. So we're gonna be flipping this till you get to your desired browning, okay? But don't do it too much so it wouldn't be hard. So I'm gonna flip this over until I'm done. This was so good and the taste was amazing. The final look was also good. And voila, we have the first method done with. This is my final look for the first method. We go to the second method. And the second method, you mix the same mixture, okay, you let it rest for about 30 minutes and you come back to it. So next you're going to be cutting this into desired sizes. I think I cut it into 8 pieces. Next I'll set all aside and we'll be working with one dough at a time. So we're going to be flattening this, and next we'll cut it into 2. So this is my flour and water mixed together. So just watch how I'm folding it. Next I will apply the water and flour mixture. This will serve as a gum or a glue, okay? So you place over the other side on it and you can start filling in whatever you have. And this is vegetable filling. You can also use potato filling too. And next you place the glue on the edges and you seal. So you seal it properly so it wouldn't burst open while you are frying, okay? Seal it very well, and this is what I got after sealing. Next we go over to frying, and in my pot I'll be adding in a little vegetable oil, heat it up a bit, and I'll start putting in my samosa. So I'll put in all. Remember, you're doing this on a low heat. So I'm going to flip it over after some few minutes and all until when you get to your desired browning. And this was good. This is my final look and I'll see you in my next video.